The preceding content is a parody created for entertainment purposes only. It is a fictional representation and should not be taken as factual. This work is in no way affiliated with or endorsed by or representative of the original source material or its creators. Any similarity to real-life events, people, or organizations are coincidental and not intended to be taken as literal interpretations. This parody is not meant to defame or infringe upon the rights and reputation of any persons living, deceased, or entities involved with the original work.
Mighty big thank you to my friend ALV for that disclaimer. You know, that's our get out of jail free card, I guess, huh? No, probably not. Good morning, everybody. I am on my way home from work. Just got in the car. I'm driving by Tim Hortons that I'm probably not allowed at anymore. And yeah, I'm off. There's no topic except for if you say FriYay or Awesomesauce, I don't know if we could be friends. I heard Tommy Stiggs say Awesomesauce the one day. I almost threw up. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I'm getting on the on-ramp. This guy's taking his sweet-ass time. Just chilling. What's up? I sent you the link too, buddy. If you want to jump up out there in L.A., come on up. See what's up. Let's catch up. The steaks. It's great, but it's too long. It is long. It is. I got to download his... I got to make the clip of his shortened, condensed one, but you are right. Let's see here. Daily shows, morning. Yeah, I've been consistent this week. I think I was on every day this week. I think I was on Monday through Friday. So here comes the rain. Go from blowing snow and all over the place to rain. Now all the snow is going to melt. The creeks are going to flood. And yeah, here we go again. So I hope everybody's having a good morning, late night, whatever you want to call it. It was kind of a slow night for us at work, which was kind of, I don't know, refreshing. Normally on Thursday into Friday, we're running like crazy, going nuts with trucks showing up and stuff like that. And last night it was slow and steady. So, oh, here he is. Nada, what's up?
Nada, how you doing?
What's going down? You were silent all night. I didn't get no messages from you.
Oh, dude, I have been beat up mentally, physically. I mean, it was so much fun, but my granddaughter for the last 3 days,
She
10
wore
hours a day for the last 3 days. Oh yeah,
That's all right.
nonstop. Yeah, it was a lot of fun though. But yeah, I have no energy after that. I'm up now, so I got a couple orders I got to get started on.
That's good stuff.
What's going on? Yeah, what's up with you?
Hello, Michael. How are you, Michael? Oh, Payne, you had to do it, didn't you, Payne? I don't know. I get when someone says those two words, it's just immediate cringe for me. I think I've told the Awesome Sauce story before, where when I used to take my son to preschool, this mother, when the teachers were, explaining what the kids did for the day or what they had planned for the day when we brought them in, and this mother used to say, "Awesome sauce. Oh, that's awesome sauce." Or, if her kid would say something awesome, oh, dude, it's still embedded in my brain. And then, like I said, Tommy Stiggs said it the one day, I almost shit myself.
That's funny.
Here we go. Game on. Don, what's up?
How are you?
What's up, Don?
Is it? How you going, Asada?
Good, good.
Driving home.
I'm making coffee.
How's Michael doing? What's going on? Who did I miss? Sven, what's going on, Sven? What's happening?
Ben, hello, good morning.
So,
Morning,
Don, you
Arlene.
partying? This is your party night, isn't it?
Friday night, I'm actually sitting at the back having a cigar.
There you go. Sometimes on Fridays you don't come on the panel, but I sent you the link anyway, just because I know you go out and do stuff on Friday nights.
If there's a good band, I'll go out, or if the wife wants to go out, we'll go out. Otherwise, just stay home.
Yeah. My day's going to be all chopped up today. I got to go home, go to sleep for a few hours, get up, do more blood work, then get my daughter from school and take her to an appointment. And by that time, I'm going to be shot. It's going to be all broken up sleep like normal. So I might
You
need some
broke up.
caffeine today. Sweet tea, what's going down? Huh?
You broke up in the beginning. Would you say you had blood work you got to do?
Oh, no, I got blood work, and then at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I got to go back to sleep, and then I got to pick my daughter up from school and bring her to another appointment, and then, get home, and I don't know, man, I'm going to be passed out early tonight.
What time do they finish
That's
school?
What's that, Don?
sweet. Sorry.
What time do they finish school?
My son finishes at 2:20, then my daughter finishes like right around 3. So, oh, wait. Okay,
I gotta say, sweet.
at least you said it right, just chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting some more money tomorrow. I got a party tomorrow I'm doing. So I'll be DJing and I'll have my 360 photo booth at a fireman's installation. So what they do is they get sworn into their new positions within the fire hall. They're volunteer firemen, for certain towns and stuff like that. And afterwards they get it on. They fucking party it up, man. And that musical chairs videos where the guy pulls the chair out from under that girl to win it. Yeah, that's the people I'm going to see. So
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
maybe I'll go live again. I think I went live
Awesome
a
sauce.
couple different times when fuck you. Anyway, no, I think I'm gonna go live again when we do musical chairs. We'll see. I think I did that for just chilling says he remembers. Yep. So where's our buddy Thien doing ALV this morning? We have Tom Sticks here is in the bushes, and we need
They'll be
the rest.
around.
Pardon?
They'll be around. Sweet tea. Yeah, I do got a lot of catching up to do on the X Files for sure. I might go live today.
That used to be a great show, and then it just went downhill for some reason.
What show is that?
X-Files.
Oh God, I was younger for that, man. I never watched that shit.
Yeah, I never got into it either, but it was really popular.
Yeah. Here. I'm gonna do something real quick. So, Sindu, if you're laying in bed right now and you're just real all groggy and you're trying to get up, I got something for you.
If that didn't wake him up, fucking not even an earthquake will.
I hope he's up and at it now. He probably peed himself.
Oh shit.
That is too funny because it reminds me of like the end of a movie or something where it like zooms in on somebody's mouth that's screaming, like in Ferris Bueller's Day Off when his buddy Cameron starts screaming. Have you ever seen that show?
Yeah, when he backed the car out of the fucking house.
Yeah, but he exactly. Yep.
The old Ferrari or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
He was driving it in reverse to get the kilometers back down or the miles back down.
Yeah, that was a great show.
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
with David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. I don't.
Yeah.
You know, Sada, they don't make movies like that anymore. There's been nothing like that since that movie.
No, you're right. They don't. That was a classic. Well, those years, I'm not sure that I think that probably came out like 84 maybe, but 84, 85, 86, those were so many good movies came out of those years.
Yeah.
Those were like Back to the Future, Top Gun, Stand By Me, all those kind of movies.
So
now they're all like woke and So what?
Oh no, Sweet Tea said, what are some other phrases that people use that drive you crazy? I think the worst one, the one I can't stand the most, and we've talked about this before, is, "Oh, we're over here living our best life." The fuck out of here, living your. I hate it. I can't stand that saying. I hate it.
Living the dream.
Well, that's
To
something
hear
that
someone
you
say
as
"living the dream" because you could say that sarcastically. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just living the
Yeah.
dream. But people post their pictures on Facebook and shit. "Oh, we're over here living our best life." Yeah, okay, sure you are. Sure you are.
So that's their best life. When they go back home, it's their worst life.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
if you say it about a little toddler, I think it's okay. Like if a toddler is living their best life, because they're just like growing up. They're just experiencing things for the first time. But yeah, an adult saying they're living their best life kind of sounds like they're bragging.
Yeah.
Sounds like kind of a hater though, a little bit.
Sounds like what?
You're a hater a little bit. Like if somebody's living their best life, what's wrong with it?
Yeah, because behind the scenes, behind Facebook, they're probably all fucking miserable, like the rest of
That
Yeah.
us.
is true. That is true.
It's a
You know what I'm
show.
saying?
It's
Like, how many people
an
post?
Well,
How many?
appearance.
What's that,
don't
Tom?
you think by what though?
Hang
I
on, I don't
said
know.
it's a show. It's an appearance.
Right,
Well, sure. I
absolutely.
mean, don't you
Image.
think by default anybody that would go on Facebook to say that, I mean, they're not telling the truth in the first place. You know what I mean? Anybody that was like doing really good and really successful is not going to go on Facebook and be like, "Hey, man," you know, posing in front of their freaking car. You know what I mean? It just doesn't happen. It's all a front.
I don't know. It's crazy because like my daughter, I forget what family this is. They're on YouTube and they got like 11 million subscribers. But like they basically recorded all their kids' childhoods on YouTube. Because I said, Jesus, didn't you watch this when you were real small? She's like, yeah. I said, oh my God, these kids are. One kid's got a mustache. The other one's, you know what I mean? It's crazy. I don't know.
David's TV, is that what it is?
What is it?
David's TV.
No, no, I forget what it is.
It's one
SCTV.
of those. I'm sure I've seen it.
Yeah, but yeah, the guy yells a lot, yells and screams and whatever. They had a robotic dog that they were torturing their kids with, and I don't
Sounds
know.
like Theme.
Oh, I would love to see the robotic dog they had was pretty cool. I'd love to see it torture teen.
Oh, robotic dog. Oh, there was a show on that, wasn't it?
So Osada.
Yep.
So have you heard anything else about this crash? I mean, I seen something online yesterday that both of their crash warnings were going off for like a minute before it even happened,
Hmm.
like, and nobody diverted.
It's not the first one, Podfather. Apparently, a month prior, there was another near miss.
Oh yeah,
Well,
there was um what was his name? Pete Budapeg or whatever. He was the head of the what was he
FAA.
the trans no, he's the Department of Transportation Secretary. He's in charge of the FAA basically. He's like the main dude. It's a guy that the president picks in his cabinet type of thing, right? And he was on record saying that they were on pace to do 20 accidents, 20 near misses in 2024. So, like, yeah, there's a whole bunch of these things going on. But yeah, as far as that goes, I mean, there's people, I have no idea, but there's people, I mean, within the last 4 hours on Twitter thinking that they still want answers. I mean, because it does not look good. I mean, like you said, all of those warnings had to been going off, and a helicopter can stop. It can go in reverse. It can go up, down, left, right. It's not like a plane. You know what I mean? Like a plane it can only do so much to divert something. To
Right.
divert. a helicopter can go in reverse.
Aside
So
of that,
it doesn't.
they're
Hmm?
blaming that
No, good.
they're understaffed.
They say what now?
They're blaming or saying the excuse is because they're understaffed.
Understaffed. Yeah, I did hear
Yeah.
that there was one of the air traffic controllers was doing the job of two people, and so some people are saying that because the new administration fired a bunch of whatever. But there's videos of the guy who is in charge of the FAA. Now he's a dude that has no experience whatsoever. He's so underqualified, it's not even funny. He was in front of the Senate a while back, and they're asking him simple questions, and he can't answer them because he's never been a pilot. He has no aviation experience whatsoever, and so he just defers everything to the people that he's in charge of. But so the people like him, the DDI, and people are going after Trump for making those accusations that this is kind of, the reason why these accidents are happening is because of the DDI policies. Well, it's true. I mean, it's on video, so it's I don't know. That's all I got for you, Todd Father, as far as that goes. I really don't know. It's still under investigation, uh, but anything's possible. I was just looking at a thing on Twitter right here where it shows a Black Hawk helicopter flying remote.
Yeah, that's what I
So
was gonna bring up next, actually, because I watched Redacted. I don't know if you guys watched the show Redacted at all. And that's what they were saying, that they were bragging about how they can control these what are they, tomahawks or whatever they call them, by a remote control. And the it's a husband and wife host, and they said, the wife said, okay, there was three people on board, but was it being manned? Was it being controlled by man? Or could it have been taken over, hacked, and flown into a plane? You know what I mean?
But the
100%.
alarm bells would have gone off in the tower non-stop.
Well, the whole system could have been hijacked, and they're just not telling us. You know what I mean? It's like at some point, if it's such a bad, like let's say that somebody came over the radio and said, "Hey, we're going to crash the helicopter into the airplane. Watch this." At some point, national security is going to have to step in and say, "Look, we don't want to cause chaos here. We need to stop the bleeding, and we're going to tell the American people this while we try to figure out or whatever." You know what I mean? Something like that. But don't
But your
forget,
te-
Elon's rocket blew up too. And I had a sneaky suspicion about that because I talked about that. Like, why were all those colors in the sky when his rocket blew up? It doesn't make sense when it's just methane and liquid oxygen that it has blue and red. And when his rocket blew up, so was that taken out by some weird missile or? I mean, who knows what's going on? I mean, and then that fighter jet fell out of the sky in Alaska the day before that. So, and then yesterday, Frontier Airlines grounded all of their flights around the country because they had an IT issue, allegedly. And I don't know if they resumed flights yet or not. So,
end of
what
the
is
day,
really
no one can admit guilt. Otherwise, they're going to be sued like hell.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, I was afraid to go to Phoenix. And I think I told you this, Todd Father. Like, I was afraid to go to Phoenix. And I know I told my buddy Brian, like, if I had heard, because I was flying right around the inauguration time, had I heard any like something like this happen, I wouldn't have got on the plane. I 100% guarantee it. Because I was already not feeling, not feeling it because it's shit like this going on. So,
No, you definitely said that. You definitely did say that.
so
Mm.
it's weird, man. And the crazy thing is January this has been such a wild month. Today's the last day. Finally, will this be like the Big Bang? I mean, so many things have happened this month. It's crazy.
Shit. I just realized something. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You forgot to go shopping,
No.
You
No.
need gas.
put air in the tire.
No,
No.
something at work. Something at work.
No.
Oh shit.
Your wife's standing
Somebody
out the
put
front of the window.
No,
birthday, anniversary.
no, but you're getting warm there, Don. A key word.
Cinder's at the front of the car.
That's funny.
I
No,
did see those health science sweet tea.
I my wife's birthday's in 2 days. So
Oh
Ooh,
no, you forgot to buy a present.
I haven't gotten anything yet. But I did ask her the other day, what she wanted to do. So
what'd she say?
dinner, dinner and no phones. That was her request. Dinner with no
So,
phone.
so you're gonna go to McDonald's?
Yeah, yes, Don. Yes. We're gonna have a gourmet meal at McDonald's.
Nice.
So no, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. And it just happens. My poor wife, her birthday's, in the very first weekend of February. Okay. So either ever since we met, you know, they had the Super Bowl that weekend all the time. And I had the pizzeria for the first 8 years we met. So all her birthdays, I had the Super Bowl. So I was like a crazed lunatic all weekend trying to prep for that. You know what I mean? Um, and then now they put the Super Bowl, another or the second weekend. I think it's the second week in February now, and now I get gigs every year the first 2 weeks of February. But you just can't turn the money down. You know what I mean? So we'll do
Yeah.
something. We'll do something either. Well, I was gonna say maybe tonight, but I don't think I'm gonna make it tonight to be honest. Or Sunday night, or Sunday during the day or something. We'll go and eat something or whatever.
Just put a birthday suit on and jump out of a cake.
Yeah, it'd be a giant fucking cake.
Oh, well, everyone's gonna eat.
Yes, no, you're right, Stiggs. That's right. I should do that. I should do that. So, but
Em-
wait, 3 kids, 2 girls. No, I have one of each, Sven. One of each. One girly and one
oh,
boy. Don, you only have your son, right?
yeah, just the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I would love to have another one. I would love to have a boy and a girl.
Well, you're up there in age now, aren't you?
No, it's not that type of father. There was medical issues with the first one. So we were told the second one could be a full blown or something.
Right.
So we decided not to have any more.
No, I understand that. But I'm saying you're older than I am, right? You're in your 50s, aren't you?
56.
Oh yeah, so that was a discussion a long time ago, correct?
Oh,
Huh?
definitely.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you were saying like, oh yeah, I'd still love to have, I was like, all right, well,
No, I would have loved to have one of each.
yeah. Yeah, as soon as I knew we were having a girl, I said, okay, that's all. We're done.
Well, get this. My mate he's got 3 daughters and 1 son, right? And he goes to me, I hope to God my daughters don't all get married within 1 year.
Oh
And
yeah.
they're what? He goes, why? He goes, it's fucking $300,000 for the weddings.
That's insanity. What's up, Truck?
So he's got one daughter on tomorrow night's getting married. The other daughter's getting married in a month's time, and the following one's getting married in 11 months' time.
Oh, hopefully he's wealthy. That's insanity.
It's ridiculous.
Oh god. Oh, sorry. I'm not my lively self. I'm struggling.
How come a truck doesn't have a wrench?
Cuz he said
Took his
he
show
said
down.
yeah, he took his show down and then he put it back up and then he lost his wrench everywhere.
Oh, gotcha.
So Oh,
Give him a hammer.
you would have been all mad if I took his wrench away, wouldn't you, Osada?
Oh yeah. He tried to call me yesterday, but I couldn't answer because I was with the granddaughter. And I never got a chance to call him back.
Yeah. Has anybody heard from Yankees at all? I haven't seen him, heard from him, nothing.
I was going to say this morning, what's happened to him?
I don't know. Normally I keep tabs on him. I haven't heard from him. The last time I seen him was, I think, last week in or it might have been earlier in the week this week in Thindu's chat. We were going back and forth for a little bit.
Okay. He didn't get married, did he?
What?
He didn't get married, did he?
He's been married forever.
Has he?
Yankees?
I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Brock said he's seen him the other day in Moses Heath.
Wait, huh? Oh, really?
What does that mean?
That's a show.
What's up,
That's a guy who does a show. I'll have to figure that one out there, Troc. I'm gonna have to give him a call later. What's up, Toro? Toro is in the house. Toro just did his morning workout and he's getting ready for work.
He's a heavy hitter.
He is, man. It's deadly kick. Deadly.
Wow.
That looks like if you took everybody that we know put together and combined them into one person.
There you
That's
go.
that guy right there.
You're right. That's a good point there, buddy. You need a bigger uniform? Yeah, you might as well put a bed sheet on and do it, Toro.
Just not seeing yourself there, Toro, and you'll fit in well.
There's ALV. What's going down, ALV?
ALV. ALV's been coming out with some stellar thumbnails lately. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but his thumbnail game at some point.
Thumbnails or shorts?
Yeah, his thumbnail for the shows.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen the one? Have you seen the one for tonight?
No.
Ah, it's freaking sick. It's like it's got like it's a grid. I don't know. You just have to see it.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I don't like pay attention to half of that shit. I don't know.
Yeah, why would you want to promote your friend's shows? You know what I mean? Happy FriYay. Ranch is better than blue cheese.
Well, Sada, how are you going business-wise?
What's that?
How are you going business-wise?
Well, January is my slowest month of the year, just because I like to take a break. I get hammered from Christmas, and then I have Valentine's Day coming up, which that's what I'm doing right now. So, but it's going okay. I mean, I've just really, like I said, I just took a break this month, and thank God, because things are so volatile online, and I don't even feel safe out on the streets vending right now, to tell you the truth. So I am going out tomorrow, Sunday.
Well, I don't know. I'm not saying anything bad against Trump or anything, but even here in Australia, since Trump's come in as president, we've got fucking idiots here. Neo-Nazis now crashing the cities.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all propaganda, Don. That's all George Soros.
White supremacists, the neo-Nazis and all that.
There's no normal Americans that are neo-Nazis. I can guarantee you that. They don't exist. They're the same. It's the same people that put on the Antifa costumes, the BLM people. They're all the same. It's the same crisis after. They're the same. I mean, do you know any neo-Nazis, Godfather, in your neighborhood? You got any neo-Nazis in your neighborhood? Same.
No.
Have you ever had any neo-Nazis in your neighborhood? Like I've never seen a neo-Nazi walk down in one of my streets ever. You know, I see them on TV, but I just think it's bullshit.
I mean, what's going on over in with what is it, Israel and all that? A lot of the Jews here getting their synagogues are getting bombed and all that. Oh, what the fuck?
I don't know, but this show's getting
Godfather.
bombed right now. I know that. Oh,
All right,
We
let's
need
change
that
the subject.
ALV's. We need ALV's disclaimer.
Yeah, AOV needs to come in and prep up the show.
hang on.
I'm not the one. I'm not the one derailing your show, Godfather.
The
It's
preceding
me.
content is a parody created for entertainment purposes only. It is a fictional representation and should not be taken as factual. This work
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, we can't talk. We're not supposed to talk about the Jews anymore. You'll get shut down real quick.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm waiting on right now.
Yeah.
Osada, about your comment before, here you go.
Osada, cut it out, please.
How do you fix a broken onion with a vegetable patch? Oh boy.
You get it?
Oh
get
boy.
You get it?
Oh boy.
Yeah. How do you fix a guy who fucking sells strawberries? You tell him to go fuck himself. Yeah. Okay. How about that, Osada? Go fuck right off. All right, I said it. I tried.
Okay.
Oh God.
Love it. Love it.
I got to make a clip of the one you said, your disclaimer, your funny one. I got to do that. Sorry, guys.
Which
I'm
one?
flat today, man. I have got like no energy. That's why.
That's all good. Me too. I feel like I've been out of existence for 3 days, and I just kind of jumped back in.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Normally
amazing how much energy.
Yep. I hear you.
You know.
Now is that going to be a thing you do every week now?
Well, until we find a better daycare. There's one. She has a tour at a place on Monday. It's a Christian one, but it's $1,200 a month for 3 days a week. But they take insurance, so I don't know how much they're going to cover. I told her I would pay the rest. You know, if that's the one she wants to go to. So
$100 a day.
yep. But this is like top of the line. So
How many hours for the day?
I'm watching her 10. So my daughter works from 9 to 6. So, and I could still pick her up early. She would. I don't know exactly. But it ain't cheap, I'll tell you that. But I refuse to let her go to a daycare that talks about that other garbage, gender and DEI and all that bullshit on their front page.
Well,
And she just wasn't happy with it.
Decide if it makes you happy. I was paying $92 15 years ago for my son for daycare for 3.5 hours a day. $92 a day for 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not cheap, and I think that they do deserve that type of money if it's if they do a good job, because man, I'll tell you what, 10 hours with a 3-year-old, she's almost 3, it'll drain you. I don't think everybody can handle it. Guy wise anyways, like we're not really wired for that kind of shit.
You got to have a lot of
Like
patience.
you got to have a lot of bandwidth too, because it's a lot of. She calls me Papa Jason. I hear Papa Jason literally probably 500 times in 10 hours. You know what I mean? It's just, whew. Papa Jason this,
Good
Papa
morning.
Jason that. Oh, there you go.
AOV.
What's going down?
What does that say? The Traveler? The what?
What was that?
What does your name say? The Savior. Okay.
Yeah, where did that come from? That's weird. I don't know how that happened. Wait a minute. That's weird. The Savior. That's weird.
It's one of his troll accounts.
No, this is no.
Oh wait.
My regular
Oh,
one.
look at Todd Father did it
What do
because
you mean?
Dawn says boomerang and mine says tinfoil.
Okay.
Look at this wise guy.
What do you mean? I didn't
Yeah,
do
that's
anything.
funny.
I'm fucking
Sure
half
you did.
asleep here.
Sure you
Yeah,
did.
you're full of shit.
I don't know what you're talking
How'd you
about.
do that?
I didn't do what? I didn't do anything.
Are you serious?
I'm I don't.
Do
I'm
you
sitting
believe
here. I
him?
told you
Come
I'm
on.
half nodding off right now.
There's
Yeah,
no
okay.
way. All three of our names are different. There's no way.
And his isn't.
Yeah, right.
Well, now yours went back to
I
ALV.
just changed mine back. I just did it myself.
And my name is Alex.
What's up, I'm Aiden?
I'm Oliver. I'm Brian.
And I'm Dylan. And together we are
Fucking quiz!
That's a staple. That's
Yep.
a staple. Well, I joined because Todd Father's making threats. He said, I got a text message that said, join or else. I was like, oh, man, I better get up here.
Yeah, I said join or be dealt with.
Or be dealt with, yes. Yeah. Whoa.
Right.
I always threaten the guys every morning because they want me to go live so much. So I say join or else, or join or be dealt with.
So why is Stindy getting a pass?
He's not in the chat, so
Let me guess. Tommy's making spreadsheets.
Probably.
listen. We don't need to go into his morning rituals right now. We all know what he's probably doing. So
No, it's not.
Yes.
Probably. It's definitely.
no, good point. Fair point.
So, speaking of daycares, or whatever you said there before, my daughter, when she's not at school, when she's not in class, she works at a daycare, and she comes home. When she comes home, she's so enraged from the day, from dealing with the little monsters, she calls them. Terrible.
Well, that will postpone you being a grandfather for a while there.
Yeah, probably.
So you might not have anything to worry about for a while.
She, because one day she said, I remember recently, one day she said she came home, she was so mad. I said, what happened? And she said, they wanted to paint. So I said, okay, we'll get the paints out. And they started painting. Next thing I turn around, they started painting their own faces. I said, that must have been great.
Yep.
Explain that to the
100%.
parents.
Osada,
Well,
I guarantee you used to eat paste all the time.
No, I never ate paste. You know what's funny though, ALB, is I bought her yesterday. I came over there with finger paint and nail polish. She likes to do the little makeup, right? So I bought her, it's like a 20 pack of some type of Disney washable nail paint. So I got my nails painted like 5 times yesterday. We finger painted like 20 pieces of paper, but everything was fine. I leave, I get home, and I look on Facebook. My daughter had made a post where my granddaughter painted her whole face with fingernail polish that I
Oh
bought.
boy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Papa
Wow,
Sada's to blame.
Yeah. So she goes in the post that when you turn your back on your 2-year-old for 3 seconds or something like that, and you just see this huge smile on my granddaughter's face that's covered in purple fingernail polish. So,
Is that the only
Now,
one, Osada? Just the one?
one granddaughter, yeah. I have 3 kids, but one granddaughter.
so so you said that's the easy washable nail polish, or do you got to use nail polish remover to get that off?
No, it's easy. Yeah, no, I made sure it was non-toxic and but it takes a little bit of work. So like I said, I got painted like 5 times yesterday, but you can grab part of it and just like basically peel all of it off in one thing if it's on thick enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, truck. Good night, sir.
Yeah, why are you saying good night?
Good night.
Rock, it's 6 in the morning where you're at, buddy.
He's probably going to bed first
He's
time.
probably been up gaming all night.
Yeah, you might have been out gaming or doing the YouTube circuit. Who knows?
He better not have been. That's not healthy.
No, not at all.
Not at
No
all.
work today, truck.
I mean, I don't know
What's
how
that?
I don't know how people could watch YouTube all night. I could never do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Are you,
I don't know how people
okay.
do
We're
that.
not referring to anyone, are we?
No,
The drama.
not even-
You're the drama. Uh, what do you call that? You're like the water cooler, dude. Like we go to you for the drama.
I'm the sponge. I'm the overnight sponge. I hear it all.
Look at
Well,
Stiggs.
you are
I was
working.
gaming all night.
Yes,
What would he be?
Yeah, I don't want to hear about his games. I definitely don't
Yeah,
want to
like
hear what his games were.
I'll tell you what, if
I,
I ever go and meet Tommy Stiggs, right, and I go to the stoop and I go in his apartment and I go and sit in that chair, you know what the first thing I'm going to do?
If you slide,
Huh?
What's that?
you're gonna use hand wipes.
No, not even close.
Good advice. Good
you're
He'd
advice.
probably
you're
make, he'd
gonna
probably make me, oh my God. He'd probably make
you're gonna
me,
delete the intro.
but you know what I would
Yes,
do?
please.
You know what I would do? I would
What?
take that Rubik's Cube and fucking destroy it. I'd turn it maybe 5,000 times and put it back where it was.
He'll peel the stickers off and re-stick it.
Yeah, that's what he'll do. That's what they'll do. They'll
That
take the
yeah,
stickers off.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah. No, Tor, I wouldn't
Nah,
do that. I don't think I would do that. No,
he'll probably make you bring your own hand wipes and sanitizer before you walk in.
you might. You might. Oh man.
Any
So
events
sticks.
this weekend, Todd?
Yeah,
Any
tomorrow
events?
I got a fireman's installation. I'm doing the music in the 360 photo booth. So
Nice.
yeah,
How's
it's
that
an
booth
hour.
going?
The only thing is it's an hour away, so it's kind of a hike, but it's good money though. And I know the people. They hire me like every year, so I shouldn't bitch. You are not
You
allowed into the
making
love shack without taking a picture on the sink. Yeah, that'll never, ever, ever happen.
taking a what? A bath?
On the sex swing.
Yeah. Just me. Go away.
Just me. What's
Says
happening?
FriYay.
Oh
Ugh.
yeah, that's Todd's favorite. That's Todd's favorite saying. FriYay.
Ugh. Right. Awesome sauce is worse. It is worse. I would like the wiffle ball bat anybody who says awesome sauce. Just not hurt them, just enough to sting.
I've
It's
never even
like
heard
hearing
that one. Where do people say that?
Awesome sauce?
Yeah, I never heard that.
Just wait now. Just wait. I just mushed you. You're gonna hear it all over the place
Oh,
now.
all right.
Because that's the thing. That's the thing. I never heard it until I did, and then I hear it. And Tommy Stiggs said it on my show a few weeks ago. So
ALV, it's because you don't hang around schools and skating rinks like a perv. So you don't, like, normal guys don't hear those type of words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
You
that was
got,
from fucking
you got.
15 years. Or no, what am I saying? About 10 years ago, when my son was in preschool or whatever.
Are you saying ALV's a normal guy?
No, I'm not normal. I am not normal.
I'm saying Todd Father probably knows how to skate backwards. That's all I'm saying.
What did you say? Trying to read the chat here. Hey, Mike, how are you? I'm getting called a lint licker. I'm getting called, yeah, I don't know what else. What did you say, Osada? Got to give me a
Nothing.
chance to respond here.
I'm curious. I'm curious what ALV's take is on this whole plane disaster thing.
My stance on. I'm sorry, I didn't hear
Yeah,
that.
I didn't get it either.
I'm curious what your take is on the plane disaster.
I don't know. I think it's honestly, I think it's incompetence by DEI, like Trump said. Honestly, that's my thought. I didn't really look into look or think about it in depth, but I've heard for years that they were doing crazy stuff in who they hire as air traffic controllers. that they were, like rejecting people that were more than qualified so that they could make sure they have quotas. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard that for years.
No, it is true.
I don't know.
100% true.
Yeah.
The buck stops with them at the end of the day anyway, doesn't it?
The what? What was that,
The
Don?
buck. The saying, well, we say the buck stops with them at the end of the day, doesn't it? They're responsible and liable
They
regardless.
are. Yeah, they are. Yeah. But that doesn't help those poor people that are no longer alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but apparently there was a Russian couple, the world champion figure skaters. They reckon they were on there too, and they're missing.
Yeah, I heard something about a figure skating team, or not a figure
Kids.
skating, but
Weren't they
ice
kids
skating.
too? Weren't the kids on
That
that? The kids,
Yeah.
like the
husband and
team was
wife.
kids.
Yeah, there was kids.
They're still, I think they're still trying to find 14 bodies.
Yeah, and I heard the river's only like 7 feet deep there or something like that. It's like not even that deep where it was. But I could be wrong. That's what I heard.
Yeah, but I don't think, Todd, I don't think they drowned. I think they died from the impact. Everyone died from the impact.
Yeah,
The thing
and that-
exploded.
no, you're right. You're right.
Disintegrated on impact or something.
Yeah.
What a shame. Absolute shame.
Scary.
I mean, I had a nightmare after that happened. I really did. Like, it's just horrible to think about that.
Based on control tower recordings, it was a Black Hawk. Since they confirmed that they had eyes on the plane, and he suspects that they were watching the wrong one.
Oh.
Didn't they say that the helicopter had a near miss with a plane prior to the incident? Because there was two planes or something.
They did say that, yeah.
I don't know, man.
Mustang, yes, at 8:00. Mustang, my show, the thumbnail is up. It has been up for a while. Next 3 thumbnails are up, actually. Next 2 after this one.
Oh, now you're turning into Stigs now with 5,000 fucking thumbnails on your page.
I've got 3 thumbnails up.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. You got 3 thumbnails. I've been on 5 straight days in a row. This guy's wiping off on us real bad.
You got to watch out though, brother, because you have the free plan now, so you'll run out of hours if you do this every day.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's the last day of the month, right? So it re-ups, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yep.
And I refuse to pay $45 for that. Absolutely.
It's obnoxious. It's an obnoxious price. It is.
How many hours do you get a month?
I think 20.
20 hours.
I don't know if it's 20 hours or 20 recordable hours. I don't know, but yeah. I will not pay
if you come on 4 days a week, 1 hour per day, 16 hours. You got no problem.
A lot of times this goes over than an hour. A lot of times he goes over, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Not if your name is Tommy Stiggs.
Well, if I go over my 20 hours and say 3 days, just for example, then I'd be off for the rest of the month. That's all. Maybe I'll do that from now on.
Stiggs has the pay version, so I don't know how many hours he gets with that. Is it unlimited? I don't know. Well, you had it. What was your last time when you had it?
I honestly don't remember. I don't go.
Oh, okay.
I don't. I think it's like 53 gigabytes maybe full of stuff. I can't remember. 400 hours. He has 400 hours. So.
Oh, he'll jump on and say, "It's no excuse. You can go onto YouTube instead of StreamYard."
You can't have guests though. You can only have one person as a guest on StreamYard.
The Nothing Show. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm sitting here yawning my face off here, man.
Nothing. Yeah, the straight YouTube would be fine, but you can't have 3 people on.
No, you could have one on, and then you can't black out your screen unless you literally like take your finger over the camera, and you can't do an avatar on YouTube Lives.
Todd can't play his famous boy band thing either if he's on straight YouTube.
Oh, okay.
or anything like that. Can't do that. Can't share a screen. Can't do that stuff with straight YouTube.
Can't play this.
I don't know, Ty Father. I don't think Stiggs has a micro pinky.
No, I lost my pinky. He's making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Look at those red cheeks. Look at those cheeks go red.
I think my most favorite thing you said in that promotion, ALV.
Drinking himself red?
Yes. Yes, I cracked up, man. That was so freaking funny.
She sounded a bit upset. That she thought Tommy had a little pinky.
No, she actually defended him, saying he didn't think that he had a little pinky. That's all. She actually defended him. Yep, that was good trolling by me that day. Very good.
Yes, that was excellent.
Got him.
Sweetie, you get paid monthly, do you?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it is Friday, so some people get paid Fridays. I get paid at midnight.
Yeah, my company went to monthly. I mean, went to monthly about a year ago. So,
really?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I wouldn't like that at all, I don't think. I mean, if you're on salary, I see, but obviously, if you're hourly, you got to get paid.
No, the hourly people get paid. The hourly people get paid in a 2-week cycle, but anyone who's on salary gets it once a month.
So they live. So what's the most popular there? Fortnightly or monthly, not weekly?
Every 2 weeks is the most popular, I think.
Yeah, because I mean, like I get paid weekly. When I was salary, I got paid bi-weekly. So I think most of these companies now do bi-weekly, or it's becoming more popular, or however you want to say it, or more common, because payroll, just to run your payroll, Don, you know this, just to run your payroll 4 times as opposed to 2 times saves money, big money. And
Absolutely.
I did that with my pizzeria even. You know what I mean? I just, man, where can I cut some costs here? And I wound up calling paychecks and saying, hey, look, what's going on? What can I do? And they said, if you went to bi-weekly, you would save a lot of money for, not doing it 4 times a month. So
it's not
right.
just money. It's also time. You can't get that time back.
Yeah, I mean, I would just call and say the hours for everybody and hang up the phone. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing.
Well, the reason Todd, you're exactly right. That's the reason a big company does it, is to save money. That's why we went to 12 payrolls for the salaried people.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah.
I wouldn't like that. It's like, I don't know.
It's 6 or half dozen, if you ask me. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. 6 or half dozen. It's just, you just expect it at a different time.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, if you haven't got any money behind you and you start a new job and you get paid monthly, that's a bit of a bummer because you got to wait.
Oh yeah, if you're starting a new job, absolutely right. Right. You live paycheck to paycheck. It's not the best.
Right. Yeah, payroll is very expensive, and you'd even get like people like shopping. Like, how can I say it? Like, I started off with paychecks. It's out of Rochester. It's a guy is a billionaire from the company itself. But then there was all these other ones that started coming in, like wanting my business. I think I tried one other one for a little bit, and then I went right back to paychecks again. Or I don't know. But yeah, I mean, believe it or not, there are a lot of payroll companies that want your business.
Do they still write checks out there, or they just do bank transfers?
Bank transfers.
Yeah, mostly bank transfer. I mean, I used to have checks when I had the restaurant.
I remember the days of the guy that would come around and hand you the
envelope
with your paycheck.
Yeah,
really.
I remember when I first started, it was an envelope with cash in there.
Somebody retired from being an envelope dropper offer.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, here in Australia, 2026, no more checks. They're going to cease checks.
Really?
That's obnoxious.
I mean, I don't get pay stubs in the mail or nothing like it. It's just automatic. It's all electric or electronic. Jesus.
ALV, out of all the clients I've got, I only get 3 clients. Each client hands a check every 3 months, right? So
Mm-hmm.
very little checks, and they're
Huh.
the old school ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see. I hear that, Stiggs. I mean, but like my mortgage is all done online. You know what I'm saying? You could, I don't know if your landlord will accept like Venmo or something electronic, but I still send, like, if I have to pay my accountant, I send her a check. You know what I mean? But most of the stuff, like if I have somebody running my photo booth, I just Venmo them or give them cash. You know what I mean? So it's it's so crazy now. Like, you'll get somebody in the line, like probably an older person. Like, you'll be at the grocery store and all of a sudden they whip out a check and it's like, oh my God, I gotta sit here and wait till they're writing it out. Like, oh yeah. But that used to be a common thing. That used to be like, you would be used to that. You know
I
what I
remember
mean?
my mother, when I was a kid and I would go food shopping with my mother, she would pay by check. I remember that.
Mine too. Yeah.
Just me, it'll never be a cashless society. Otherwise, your dollar will be worthless.
Yeah, that's horrible. Cashless society is horrendous. That would be a
Now,
disaster.
today's generation don't know cash. Everything's all, card or tap and go or whatever the case may be. None of today's society has even got $3 or $4 to get a cup of coffee.
Stiggs, what is as old as the building? What's he talking about?
Maybe as landlords.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the only checks I write is to my accountant. That's it. Because she doesn't accept anything else. She won't take a credit card. She won't take nothing. Unless you go there and hand her cash or send a check or cashier's or what do they call it? Cashier money order.
Yeah.
That's it.
Then you got these restaurants. There's certain restaurants that only take cash. Do you ever
Yeah.
encounter
Well,
them?
the
Oh yeah.
bank fees on the terminals, they're expensive. The transaction fees.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I was just gonna say. Now they're charging you that you're using a credit card.
I'll
And
give you an example. If someone pays $3,000 through our terminal, okay, we lose $37 in bank fee.
Yeah.
For what? What do they do? What do they do to claim that $37?
It's a
nothing, just
racket.
screwing you.
It's a
Period.
racket. Yeah. Yeah. And
And
that's the thing. Like, I could take credit cards. I have that Square thing, but then you gotta, increase it by the price by like, 8-9% because that's what they take. That's what they take out of
right.
the
And
total.
and
That's why I try not to use it.
to just me's point, whenever I have to hire a contractor to do something around a house, cut the trees or whatever, I always say if I pay you cash, is there a discount? And they usually do. They usually
You're
will
right.
Yeah,
give you a
same
Oh
here.
yeah, no
discount.
doubt, no doubt at all.
Everything here, if it goes through the books and they have to give you an invoice, then they hit you with an extra 10% for GST, which is goods and sales tax. If you pay them cash, no receipt, and they basically knock off that GST, plus they give you a discount.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Which basically creates a black economy.
Yeah. Well.
Well, listen, everything. I mean, the government has created that with all these ridiculous fees and taxes. It's
Yeah. And not so much the government, ALV, the banks are so money hungry. They just rip you off completely.
yeah, yeah,
And then, to have an account with a bank, then they charge you minimum $10 a month transaction fee for having that account.
yeah. And ever notice this that a lot of the people that are in the banks are completely clueless. Like the people you have to deal with in the banks,
Yes.
like they're completely clueless. They don't know what they're even doing.
If you want to rage, just go to a bank.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I barely ever go into a bank at all. Like, the only reason I'll go into a bank if like the ATM is not accepting like my deposited check or something. You know what I mean?
Well, that's nothing here, Todd Father. The ATMs here are diminishing big time.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the banks are getting rid of the ATMs.
Because of
And
because of everything they want paid by card, that sort of deal, or
yeah, they
electronic?
just want everything transferred electronically, so then they can just grab their money out.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, even like with my business, most people pay by Venmo. You know what I mean? Like it's like I barely ever get cash money anymore.
Isn't there fees on Venmo?
Um,
I don't
if
think so. Is there? I don't think there's fees.
well, if you send it like a friends, like through friends, you know what I mean? Then there's no fees. But if you did it as a business, there's fees.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like, how does Venmo make money?
Yeah.
How do they?
They make money because if you do the transfer that takes 2 to 3 days for your money, that's free. But if you want that money instant, they take a percentage of whatever how much money
Oh,
you're. You know
okay,
what I'm saying?
okay,
That's where their main money comes from.
got it. All right.
Because I think America's the only country that has Cash App. The rest of the world, I don't believe, has Cash App.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, yeah, I can't Cash App you guys.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sweet tea. They started that a while ago with the. Oh yeah, we're gonna if you pay the different fee for cash and credit at the restaurants. Different fees.
Yeah, and then the kitchen, like you gotta like tip the kitchen without even, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Yeah.
I've that started popping up. I don't know if that's still a thing or not, but
Well, well, get this. You go out to a restaurant here in Australia, you pay by card, okay? Now, that transaction is going to cost you a bank fee transaction, right? And then they turn around and put a surcharge on top for using that terminal.
wow.
So you get
Wow.
hit twice.
Mm, terrible.
Yeah, that's not that's why I'm glad we barely ever go out to eat ever. So
And
it's
then they're
rather
learning here on Sundays and public holidays, they're putting on a 10% surcharge on top. So you get here with bank fee, transaction fee for the terminal, and 10% surcharge.
Just because it's a holiday or a Sunday, it's
Now,
ridiculous.
what it is, ALV, I'll give you an example. If you're a casual employee, Monday to Friday during business hours, as a casual, an adult casual, you're getting charged you're getting paid about $32 to $36 an hour. On Sunday, it's double time.
Oh, okay, okay,
So it's basically $70 to $75 an hour that you make.
okay. So it's double time, even if those you only work Sundays. You still get paid that rate. It's not based
Yeah,
on. Oh wow,
regardless. Now, if it's public holiday, it's double time and a half.
wow.
So what a lot of cafes, restaurants, and all that do is when it comes to public holidays, they shut the business down.
Yeah, yep,
They say we can't afford the salaries.
yeah, that's a good point.
yep.
You know, have you got late night trading there, like in supermarkets or anything like that?
Late night. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, not really late night. Most of them close early, but there's like you can go to Walmart till like 11:30 at night.
Right. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
the tops that I go to, like when I take you guys in the store with me, that used to be open 24/7. You know what I mean? I used to love it. But after
Yeah,
the pandemic or whatever, all those fucking stores shut down at midnight. Same with that Walmart. Walmart used to be
yeah.
open 24/7 by me.
You're right.
And now
Yep.
See,
it's all
a lot of
midnight.
supermarkets, pizza bars, restaurants, and all that, they shut their kitchens down about 8 o'clock, 8:30, last serving. And supermarkets and pizza bars basically will not trade past 9:30 because then it's time and a half.
That's so crazy.
Jeez.
It's Look, you can make good money in Australia, don't get me wrong, but the fucking wages is what kills the business.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and the Democrats have tried to do that here with constantly raising the minimum wage. Constantly raising the minimum wage.
So I have to pass that on to you by increasing my fees in a restaurant. So an example, a main course might cost you, say, $40. Now, if I've got to pay time and a half wages, public holiday wages, this and that $40 main plate's going to end up going to $45 to $50. Who's going to go out for that?
Right.
Dean Do, how are you? Good morning.
Dean Do.
Hey,
Kind
Dean
of a laid back show today. I got zero energy right now. I got no oomph.
Is Osada still there? It's very quiet.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm supposed to be the quiet one.
Yeah. Osada's thinking about the next patterns he could paint his nails with.
You just hope you didn't get the permanent one, Asada. You'll be pretty screwed trying to get that off.
No, I make sure I got it washable. So what's the alternative though? Like, I mean, we could go with all just automation, like you just, forgo the wages, altogether, get rid of the humans in the restaurants. I mean, because, do you really want people spitting in your food and hair falling in your food anyway?
It'll get to that point, Asada, where basically I don't think many people will be offering service anymore. It'll be a takeaway where you ring up, you order, and Uber, DoorDash, or whatever will deliver it home.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. But I think the theory behind, what is the reason why these so-called Democrats want to increase these wages and kill small business and make living impossible? Like, what is the reason? You know what I mean? They just hate it so much.
I'll give an example here, Sada. Minimum here, the wages here go up every year, minimum 4%. Okay, and every year, around about June, the government announces minimum wage now here, for example, is $940 a week, minimum wage.
Jesus.
So
that's nuts.
Yeah, it is. It is insane. But I'm just saying, we got away from where, when we grew up, we had a middle class. You could work a normal job. If our dads worked these normal jobs and your mom could work or not work, and you still had great lives and everything was, we weren't rich, but everything was affordable and people had extra properties and extra cars and, somewhat of a savings, and that just doesn't exist anymore because they've made it to where, they try to make a stance on, like with the price of eggs, and I think that the price of eggs has become a topic of conversation because life has gotten so out of control that we can't even afford the eggs anymore. You know what I mean?
Here, price of eggs here, because of this so-called chicken culling, because of some virus or whatever the case is, is for a dozen, minimum now is about $10 to $12, $13 a dozen.
That's crazy. They're $4 here. I don't know. It hasn't hit us
basically $1 an egg, $1 per egg.
The eggs have gone up here too. They didn't hit you, Todd?
No, I think I paid like $4 at Aldi's last
for what?
week.
How many?
For a dozen.
Oh, for a dozen. I never buy a dozen. I buy 18 or whatever because they go so fast around here.
Right.
See, rent here, I think because of the rent crisis that's going on, the prices of houses, minimum increase on a yearly basis is $50,000 increase. Rent here for a clapped out home, you look at about $800-900 a week. And if you look at today's generation, no one can afford to buy a home, so they're either renting. If they are owning a home, they're mortgaged to the hill. Their cars are mortgaged to the hill. Everything's all on loan. They don't own nothing, and they're just forever paying, and they're struggling to pay.
Well, that's what, honestly, I mean, and Osada, you know this, but I mean, like, that's the plan. The plan is to get everybody not owning property, everyone not being able to own property, and everybody being controlled. Everyone living in cities. They don't want people living outside of cities. They want people in cities. They don't want you using cars. They want you using public transportation. This is why, this is why Trump got elected, because of that. People are tired of that crap. And you have evil people that are just like Soros that just want to destroy things. That's their goal. They're just evil, period.
You'd die that you call it property tax in over there. Very similar to here. It's called council rates. Yearly council rates on your property. The property value goes up. You pay so much per value. Okay. On my properties here, I'm hitting close to about $80,000 a year in council rates, which is property tax or whatever.
Jeez. Whew.
Now you work it out. For me to pay $80,000 a year, I probably have to hand over 1 to 1.5, 2 properties on my rentals to pay the taxes.
All right. Wow.
I'll be honest with you, Australia used to be fantastic. You were very, you can live very comfortably, but it's just getting out of control now.
It's out of control everywhere. Yeah. What's up, Stiggs?
Unfortunately, you never own property here. It's crazy. You might think you own something after paying $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, or $100,000. Miss your taxes for 3 months and you have no fucking house. It's crazy.
I'm not bragging, but I'm fortunate because I don't have any mortgages on my properties. But I've busted my fucking balls to pay those
But what about
mortgages and
taxes?
everything.
Do you have taxes or no?
Yeah, but the tax is what kills you. Tax is what kills you.
I didn't hear that part. That's when I was coming in.
Yeah, he just said $80,000 a year.
Yeah.
He was in the back room.
Missed 3 payments, and all that money you spent, and all that you worked for, it goes to a sheriff's cell. Done.
Yeah.
So you're still stuck, even if you. Yeah.
That's crazy, Justin. Wow.
Well, you need it. I have it.
Oh, what's your topic today, Stig?
It's insane, but that's why rentals are huge right now. I cannot believe it.
But Tommy, someone's got to borrow the money. Someone's got to own those properties to rent.
I know people selling these homes because of these taxes, and they rather rent and ride it out. I don't even know if that's the right move. I don't think it is, but that's what they're doing. They might think it's the right move right now because they're paying 20, 25, 30,000 a year in fucking taxes. So they're like, why would I do this? Let me cash in and ride the rent, or put this away and just pay rent with what I earn. That's nuts. Because they're scared. Because if something happens, they literally lose everything.
That's why rental demand is out of control here in Australia because of the taxes.
That's right.
The property taxes.
That's all
everyone's selling up because of that. So it's creating a shortage.
Same here. Within 5 square miles, they're building about 10 or 15 rental properties, and they're all filled.
It's crazy.
Packing people together more and more, keep them all in the same place, pack them in together. That's their goal. That's the goal.
Trying to dumb
that is the goal. That's the goal.
Trying to dumb the population, make them dumb and under control.
They keep applying pressure. It's like it's so much pressure on society right now. It's unbelievable.
The bank's motto is, "We need to have you in debt for life. Otherwise, you're worthless to us." Basically.
100%. Housing was made for the banks, apparently. I think that's the thing. Housing was made for banks because they couldn't give you any money back then without some type of collateral, so they built the first house.
And that's why the Asians, I'll be honest with you, here in Australia, and even the Indians now, what they do is they might get 10, 15 families and they pull in all the money, 20 grand, 50 grand, 30 grand, and go and buy a property. Now, when it's your turn, then they help you out.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's how they survive. Exactly. Yep.
Yep.
So you think that makes sense that these people are selling their homes because they fear if they just break their leg and they can't work, that they're going to lose their home in 3 months? And
Tommy,
what do you think? Does that make sense?
I'll give you an
It makes sense.
example.
Look at me. I'm a perfect example.
Well, I think that's why people move south. They move to these states that are more affordable, where there is very little property tax.
Yeah.
And that's why people move. That's why they
They'll
move.
eventually increase. They'll eventually increase because
Yeah,
they can't sustain the population.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
classic
Here's the
example.
thing, but here's the thing, Don. Like places like Florida, and they don't have all of this. People on the public tit. They don't have that. You just don't. It doesn't exist. Like there's no free this, free that, free that. So they're not run by Democrats, so they can have low property taxes there. That's the whole issue.
Yeah, but AOV, classic example, husband and wife here, young generation, young couples, okay? They have to be on a very high income. Both of them have to work just to pay the debts and get by. Because the average mortgage here is about $6,500 a month.
That's why they're renting. That's why renting is so popular.
That's interest only, not interest plus principal. Because if it's principal, you're pushing it probably about $8,000 a month.
Yeah.
And the sickening thing is just to realize where all that money goes. It's literally just being stolen from us by the most disgusting human beings on the planet. And they're just using it to live lavish lifestyles. You know, it's not like they need that money and, to save starving children or something like that. You know, I mean, the children are still starving. They're just stealing our money.
I have no problem with local property tax having to run the business of a city. You have to run the city. You need garbage, you need plows, you need city workers. But when it gets out of control, and I see what my friends are paying over here, it's fucking crazy. Literally $24,000 a year for these houses. They're not even.
The problem with New Jersey,
extravagant.
the problem with New Jersey specifically, Stiggs, is that the property tax system is ridiculous. It's based on ratables. If you don't have ratables, you're destroyed. It's based on businesses are supposed to pay. They're supposed to pay the biggest bulk of property taxes. So if you don't have ratables, it's unlivable. You can't live there. It's a ridiculous system, utterly ridiculous.
Well, we turned from a manufacturing to a retail country, and Jersey is a good example of that. Fairfield, New Jersey used to be all industry, and that made up a lot of the tax ratables. Over here in Nutley, Hoffman, the Roach killed the taxes. It was incredible.
Right.
Now Roach left.
Right.
There's big business, IDT, whoever was here, they've all left, and coppers got used to that money coming in, and boom, right to the resident. So yeah, we went from manufacturing country to retail country. It's a mess.
And why is that? Tommy. Because of environmental nonsense. That's why that happened. That's why that all happened.
Yeah. My boss won't move. My boss can move. He can move because he went from a $4 million company to a $50 million company. He cannot move because of EPA and all of this stuff.
Right.
It's crazy.
No, man.
I'll guarantee it'll come to America too. I'll give you an example. In Australia, General Motors was here in where I am, right? And they were producing the vehicles here, funded by General Motors. Now, a production line worker working 5 days a week with maybe 2.5 hours a day, 3 hours a day overtime was earning close to 100K on the production line. Absolutely doing nothing because most of it's all automated, okay? And they pulled the plug because they said it's unsustainable.
Well, yeah.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, because you're competing with China, right? Everyone's competing with China who has slave labor. So how do you compete with that? You can't.
China's not cheap anymore, ALV. China's increased. They've kicked up there too, and their wages have gone up.
Yeah, they're catching on.
Yeah, China's starting, the population in China is starting to revolt against the government, saying, no, this is not fair. Enough is enough. We want more money.
Wow.
So
That's
China will
crazy.
become a. That's why everyone went to China. Mercedes, BMW, Audi, and all that all went to China because of the labor. Now they've been shafted. Now they're trying to get out of China and go to India.
That is nuts, man.
Manufacturing in Australia is dead because of
What
labor.
about the quality? What about the quality? It changes, no?
It's dropped off big time since we stopped manufacturing.
All right, guys, work call. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
All right, Stiggs. Yeah, guys, I think
Have a
I'm
good
gonna
one.
shut it. I'm gonna shut it down. I gotta get in the house here and pass out. I feel bad. I brought nothing today. Nothing. I didn't bring anything to this show.
No, it's still a show
But
regardless. We had a good
you guys,
chit
yeah, I
chat.
know you guys kept me afloat, so I appreciate it.
To be fair,
I
have you ever brought anything? I mean, do you normally ever bring anything? To be fair.
He shuts up, and at the end of the show, he says something.
Have a good day, guys.
Oh, God.
Hey, you're talking to my guy all wrong. It's the wrong tone. Do it again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Mm.
Oh, God.
Did you play the promo, Todd, by the way?
I'm sorry.
Did you play the promo?
Not
Twice.
the long one. I did.
No, the promo, the YouTube promo that I made.
No, I haven't had a chance to make it work.
You could have went out with it. It would have been perfect for the day.
No, you're right. Yeah, no, I don't got much going. I'm not going out with much today, man. I can't even do the music right now. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna get in the house. I'm gonna fucking fall down. Like I'm that tired. My sleep has been so fucking screwed up this whole week, and yeah, it's no good. But yeah, I will do my best to be awake for your show, ALV.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing. Like I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. Like later on, like after I get done doing all my stuff, I'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna lay down for an hour, and I'll wake up at like 2 a.m. You know what I mean? Like because they'll let me sleep. You know what I mean?
I struggle to catch your show, ALV, on because it becomes
that's the ridiculous time for you.
Saturday morning for me, 11 o'clock, midday.
Yeah, you're doing stuff. I get it.
Yeah, I'm out and about.
Yeah.
I try and listen to the replay, and I can't even get that. All right, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good day, guys.
All right.
Have
Don.
a good day. Good weekend.
All right, ALV. I'll
See
hook
you
up
later.
with you later.
Yep.
All right, guys. All right, ladies and gents, that is it. Yeah, it wasn't all fireworks and craziness today, but we had a good conversation either way. I am going in and going to sleep because I will have to be up 4 hours or not. What am I? Jesus Christ, it's almost 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna have to be up within 2 hours and then go back to bed and blah, whatever. But that's it. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Tommy Stiggs is up next. I think Osada's probably going to go live in a little while, I think. So stay tuned for Osada's. And then Tindu will probably be on at 2 p.m. today. And tune into the Wine Guild or the Guild now. He will be having a show at 8 p.m. tonight, discussing another ghost story. So that is it. That's all I got, guys. Have a great weekend. I'm sure I'll see everybody in the chats over the weekend. Be safe, be productive, watch your back, and that is it. I am out.